It's Weekend Update with Colin Jost and Michael Che.
Welcome to the last Weekend Update home edition, we think. I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael Che.
A personal valet who handles President Trump's meals has tested positive for the coronavirus. The news was first reported on CNN while the anchors tried not to smile. Trump also traveled to Arizona to visit a factory making respirator masks, and you're totally going to believe this, he didn't wear a mask. He did, however, wear goggles for some reason, and I gotta say, he looks special. He looks like they talked him out of wearing a cape. I'm not saying that the virus started in a laboratory, but if it did, it was a guy who looked like this who snuck in at night to pet the bats.
Look, obviously this pandemic has been tough for everybody. I lost my grandmother. Colin, you lost J. Crew. Everything's changing so fast, but like, what if this is my last time on TV? That sounds dramatic, but I got a whole summer to survive. I mean, not just the virus. I got to worry about the police. I mean, 40 people were arrested in New York for not social distancing, and 35 of them were black, 4 were Hispanic, and only 1 was white. I guess white people are harder to catch because they're all greased up in sunscreen at Central Park, right, Colin?
I'm not ready to joke about J. Crew yet. Tara Reid, the woman who was accused Joe Biden of sexual assault, is calling on him to drop out of the race. Replied Biden, "Wait, I'm still in the race?" I don't know whether the allegations against Joe Biden are true, and I'm not sure Joe Biden does either. He'd probably have an easier time remembering Tara Reid if her name was like Waffle Fries Johnson. What I do know is that this is a really good argument for a female president. Like, you'll never hear about Angela Merkel just grabbing some dude's crotch. And if she did, it would be with consent at a BDSM club in Dusseldorf.
I mean, it's just too much for me to worry about. 2 white men in Georgia shot a black man for jogging in their neighborhood, Colin. Jogging. Said he looked suspicious. Look, I don't want to brag, but I live in a very, very, very white neighborhood, and I spend so much of my time trying not to look suspicious to white neighbors. It's exhausting. I don't even feel comfortable wearing my mask in public because I feel like it's entrapment. But even I can't think of something less suspicious in a white neighborhood than jogging, except maybe tinkering on a Trans Am listening to Whitesnake or walking a toddler on a leash. I mean, what else could we do?
Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses got into a Twitter feud with Steve Mnuchin over the administration's coronavirus response. And no matter what your politics are, I think we can all agree that's the dumbest sentence to ever count as news. Mnuchin attacked Axl Rose, writing, "What have you done for this country?" Well, what Axl Rose did for this country was his band tried to win the war on drugs by doing all the cocaine themselves.
And Colin, now they got murder hornets coming out. You hear about the murder hornets? So let me get this straight. I got to try to survive this summer the coronavirus, the police, basic cardio, and now big-ass murder hornets. Is this real life, or am I on American Ninja Warrior? Why do I feel like I'm living in the Old Testament? Look, if I get murdered by giant hornets, that's just on me, man. I had it coming, okay? I guess that just serves me right. Call it karma, all right? But Colin, just don't tell my parents or Wikipedia that the hornets got me. Just say it was the police, or I was masturbating with a belt and miscalculated the timing or something. Anything else that saved me some dignity, because I can't let history know me as that.
The New York subway will be closed for several hours every night to give workers time to thoroughly clean the trains, while the Staten Island ferry will be closed for 30 seconds to be sprayed with Drakkar Noir.